Steve Janjic is our special guest this hour. www.americanx.com is his website. And it's a matter of perception. It's a matter of what you believe personally, what is right and what is wrong. I, for one, do not believe that marijuana should be used as a recreational drug. I think the laws are in place for a good reason. While I was wearing a badge, I saw a lot of negativity caused by marijuana, and I saw the stretch being made from marijuana to heavier drugs. I also saw the organized crime using children, using young people to make deliveries. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry now when it comes to the illicit drug trade. And one of the concerns I have is that if we legalize marijuana, okay, because it only stands to reason that if it goes through as a medical use, people are going to say, well, hey, listen, if you're using it for medical purposes, it can't be bad, so legalize it. And legislators, bowing down to the grunts and the groans of their constituencies, will do the dumbest thing in history that I believe, and that'll be legalize it. This will put a dent in organized crime and in the drug cartels' pockets, which only means that they're going to come up with cheaper ways to flood the market with other drugs. Doesn't anybody take that into consideration into the big picture of things?
Well, I think that ultimately, we have to put our efforts where efforts are best served. Now, whether that's the case or not the case,
yeah.
I think that's yet to be seen. I do know that based on just Colorado statistics alone,
mm-hmm.
crime overall is down, and the numbers are pretty dramatic. Heinous crimes are down. So I think what you're finding is that when you take a product that is an illegal trade and you have people that actually have to go to the streets and find themselves in predicaments that they don't want to be in, mm-hmm. if you legalize it, you actually do dip into those pockets.
I understand that. But even though they legalize,
you're going to find that at the same time that those cartels exist mm-hmm. in tobacco, they exist in every other product in the world down to luxury goods.
Sure they
so
do.
You're never going to eliminate the black market. But what you try to do is you try to do your best at controlling as much of it as you can.
The government thought that, by legalizing alcohol, that they would not only make a fair buck on it all, but, it would also deter people from distilling their own. Well, we know that moonshining is a big business and still is. I don't think that legalizing marijuana is going to be a solution. I think it's going to create more problems. However, I want to thank you for coming on the show, Steve, and good luck.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I enjoyed it.
You take care of yourself now. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Exo Nation, that was Steve Janjic. I disagree. I don't think marijuana should be legalized. I don't want my kids, my grandchildren, my friends going to a venue where, because marijuana is now legal, that even though you don't smoke, we know the effects of secondhand smoke. It's going to be the same. I think that the legalization of marijuana is going to open up a Pandora's box to more crime. It's going to be society's disaster. We're not in the 60s where everybody holds hands, smokes a few joints, and sings Kumbaya. Times are different. Stress is a lot higher. Time will tell. I'll be back on the other side of this commercial break with the news as we continue here in the X Zone from our broadcast center, in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Don't go away.